What's going on, y'all? So listen. Okay. Now, I was deciding whether or not I was gonna do this. Um, because I said on Tuesday when I was doing well, not Tuesday, it was Wednesday actually. Wednesday when I was doing the sisters review. Oh, excuse me, okay. And I said that I hadn't watched Zatima yet. I had already told y'all that I had watched the first episode, and this is not an actual review because there won't be any reviews for me. But I'm just gonna talk about it. I at least owe y'all that, okay? But I said that I was gonna come back and I was gonna give y'all my thoughts. I said I was gonna go ahead and finish watching it. I did not realize that it was already 8 episodes, but the good thing about that was the episodes are kind of short. They're like between 28 to 36 minutes or whatever, so that's cool. I watched most of the stuff that I wanted to watch today, and then I just said, you know what? Let me go ahead and watch the team because I thought that I got my days mixed up. So I was trying to hurry up and watch it today so that I can go ahead and talk about it tomorrow on the sisters review. But I forget that no, tomorrow is the Oval and then Wednesday is sisters, so I got my days off. But either way, I went on ahead and watched it. And I was trying to debate with myself whether or not I was gonna come in and I was gonna give my opinions because I had posted something on my community wall about it, and I literally just went on ahead and threw a shirt back on, okay? I just threw a shirt on out the closet because I said, you know what? I was going through my comments on the community wall, and it is one particular person. I'm going to have to call you out a little bit, and it's no shade. It's no shade, but you are doing a lot. His name, I don't know if it's him or her, so their name is Redmond something. And they're just going around on all the comments, and they literally got up in their feelings because, what did I post? Let me go to my community wall and see what I posted. Hold on. About it. I said currently watching Zatima. Mind you, I was on episode 4 at this point, almost episode 5, because I was at the tail end of episode 4. And I said currently watching Zatima, and I was right in my decision not to review it. Because the way I would have called out everything that irritates me and that's redundant from other Tyler Perry movies that he uses in his shows, amongst other things, I'm trying, but it's not doing much for me, okay? And this particular person, got in their feelings and was just like, you ain't gonna review this, but you go ahead and review Sisters, and Sisters is god awful. And I'm sitting here like, well, sir, Mr. Redmond Johnson, the reason why I review Sisters is because when I hopped on the Sisters train, I was looking at season 1, and we just gonna have a discussion. And I'm pretty sure I put up a video about this before, about like a lot of the actors that comes from Tyler Perry Productions, like the TV shows or whatever that he does, not the movie, but the TV shows, and even some movies, okay? But I feel like when he do some of his movies, the acting is better in some of the movies than it is on the TV shows. And I feel like the acting is so dramatic and so kind of horrible on the TV shows. No shade, because I still watch them and I still support it. But I'm just, sometimes you just got to point shit out. You know what I'm saying? Because it's supposed to be like a dramatic effect, because it's supposed to be like in that soap opera type of realm, so everything is just exaggerated, exuberant, and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's extra. So I'll give it that. But then you get to like, he go to the movies, and it's a little step up to a certain extent. If it's like one of those Madea movies, don't expect good acting, okay? It's just like the TV shows. But it's good to a certain extent because it's funny. Most of the time it's funny, and it takes away from whatever technicalities or difficulties or whatever critiques that we have, because it's funny and hilarious. That's why we watch it. We don't watch it just because we know that we're coming for some, standout acting. But we notice that, and I'm one of the ones that noticed too, as y'all have as well, some of the actors who leave Tyler Perry, productions and go to other shows or other movies, they actually show that they can't act. It is like, what? I did not know that, okay? Case in point, y'all see Quinta. Y'all remember Quinta from the Has and the Have Nots? She went on to do Harder They Fall. She was in that and she was really good. And she's now playing Mammy Till in the movie Till. I said, who is that lady? She looked familiar. That's who it was. I said, wow. She is like literally the main character, one of the main characters in an actual big budget movie. So I would say big budget because it's getting a lot of press, it's getting a lot of talk about, getting a lot of billboards and stuff. I'm seeing it around everywhere, you know. So that's amazing. I like that. We see Mike from Bruh, he's on Queen Sugar, you know, and he was also on another Netflix TV show that unfortunately got canceled. What's it called? First Kill, Love's First Kill, or something like that. Some little teenage vampire stuff, lesbianic shit. But even though I watched it, and that was kind of bad too, but it was better. It was cute. It was cute. It was only bad because it was teenage shit, and I'm not a teenager, so I can't relate. You know what I'm saying? But it should have got a second season. It should have got a second season. So that's what we in for. You know what I'm saying? So when I got into Sisters and shit like that, it's in the same realm of how it was when I was into. I'm not gonna sit here and be like Tyler Perry stuff is the greatest because it is not, and that is no shade, and that is not me trying to be mean or whatever. The fact of the matter is, he knows how to start a show and to make it good, so we can come in and get us hooked to the point that when the shit start going bad and stale, we still gonna stay for the most part, some of us, because even though we know it's kind of getting bad and you know what I'm saying, we still want to know how it ends, and we still want to know what's gonna happen next, and most of us still just want to support black, you know, creators. That's what we want to do, and I am one of those people, you know what I'm saying. Just like with Having and Have Nots, the first few seasons were great, and then towards the end, it just got too many mistakes was being seen, too many, you know, storylines was just being jumbled and not coming back to, and being redundant, and you said this, but now you're saying this, but then you said that. It's too much stuff that we was catching, right? So when I get to Sisters in the first season was good. Sisters in the second season was good. That's when I started reviewing, probably in the second half of Sisters season 2. So I was like, let me jump on this because I do got some thoughts and I actually like the show. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, it was good when I started reviewing. It was good in the first half of season 3 when it came back. Well, no, it was good in season 3. And it was good in the first half of season 4. I believe season 3 is when we got introduced to Zatima. Y'all could correct me if I'm wrong. And then season 4 is when they made her an official cast member, like a main cast member with the girls. So that wound up happening. Yes, I did take to her because she was the only one that had sense. I think that's why most of us took to Fatima, because Fatima was the only one that had sense, okay? You know what I'm saying? I was like, these girls gotta get it together. Fatima, come up in here and whoop these bitches into shape or something, because girl, it's just a lot that y'all doing that y'all don't need to be doing. But you know, you get that, and then a dynamic with Zach or whatever, and we see how he changed throughout. And I feel like the only character, the show on Sister, and I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all, and y'all see it in my reviews, Sisters is not getting good. It's getting bad. I ain't gonna say bad, but it's dragging. It's not as good as it was when it first came on. And we're only in season 5, in like the second episode, or the first or second episode of season 5. You know what I'm saying? And we literally in the first episode. We're gonna be in the second episode today. Tomorrow. What is today? Damn. What time is it? Okay, well, it's still Monday. Wednesday. It's 11:30, y'all. Man, y'all, I ain't getting no sleep last night because if I was to tell y'all the shit that, oh my goodness, I just want, when I get through it, I'm going to tell y'all in a video what's been going on, because, bitch, it's been a lot, okay? It's been a lot. But, yeah, and it's been keeping me up, and not in a good way, okay, bitch? And you keeping me up, I want to be doing some things, but I ain't doing no things, you know what I'm saying? And I'm kind of frustrated over that. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, you know, it started getting good, then it started waning off for some reason, and then that's when we're just coming to the conclusion like, you have a show called Sisters, and you need to have women writers. You need to have women input so that you can get exactly or somewhat to what women are thinking, what women would do, especially black women. Some black women's, you know, get this opinion from this black woman, get this opinion from that black woman, because this opinion may be different from this opinion. You're getting different perspectives, you know what I'm saying? So you need different writers. You need a writer's room, okay? So that you won't have to be cranking out all these scripts and they're all sounding the same. And that's the issue for me. A lot of Tyler Perry's shows sound the same. I would say The Oval is different because I don't think he's had a movie or whatever about the president or something like that. So that's totally different. But when it comes to like these dynamic, when it comes to family shows and these sisterhoods and these brotherhoods or whatever, they're taken from movies that he's already made. You have to go back and you look at it, okay? And these relationship shows, he's taking from movies that he's already made and he's putting them into the script, you know? So you got that going on. And so you talking about gay stuff or whatever, get somebody that's gay. Or at least, you know, I mean, you ain't gotta hire them, just like get somebody, find somebody that's gay or whatever. Do y'all do this? Do y'all do that? Because sometimes I'll be sitting there like, girl, what? What is this, sir? And then you talking about the women stuff, like that whole situation with Danny and Preston at the end of the first episode of Sisters. It was like, no. And so yes, I still review Sisters because Sisters was actually good. And I still want to know how it ends. Y'all know I'm the type of person that once I start something, I have to finish it. Unless it gets so ridiculous and so nerve-wracking to my brain and I just can't take it, that's when I'll quit, especially if it's not at the end. But until that I reach that moment, I'ma still review it. Now, when it comes to Zatima, I was excited for Zatima to come on. I really was, you know, because I actually don't. Our favorite couple was Zach and Fatima. The only issue that I'm starting to have now is the way that, you know, in Sisters, the way that Tyler Perry has Fatima so aggressive. And I hate to use that word when it's concerning and talking about a black woman, because that's what we get stereotyped as, okay? When we're passionate about stuff, when we're, you know, strong, and we always got to be so strong, bitch. Sometimes we tired and we don't want to be strong, okay? And so she's always got this attitude like she want to go beat a bitch ass, okay? She's always pissed off, like, come on. Like when in the first episode of Sisters this last week, when she was sitting there and she was pissed off about, you know, Gary calling Andy a bitch. Why is that getting to you so bad? Okay, we don't like when women be called bitches and you be called a bitch, but why is that making you so zoned out? Okay? Yeah, I was like, watch it. You just gotta watch the team because it's gonna be a softer side to her. It's gonna be a little bit of a backstory. And I said, I'm gonna watch it. I already said I was gonna watch it. Y'all didn't have to convince me, bitch. Y'all was like, Ashley, get your ass on the fucking ball, okay? So you can tell us what you think. And I said, all right, shit. And so I just sat down and I watched it at work. And what do I think about it? Do I think it's good enough for me to review individually? No. Okay? Mainly because it's like 30 minutes or whatever, and I don't want to spend a whole video just complaining about a lot of stuff, because if I would have did that for these episodes, oh baby, I would have been like, this is there. What? This don't even make sense. Why is this? And you want to know what it is with Zatima? I see where it's going, okay? And the concept and the plot and all that shit, fine. But the issue one of the issues that I have is, after looking at all 8 episodes for right now, how many episodes supposed to be in this season? Is it supposed to be like 20 something? Because usually when he have on like the 20 minute, 20, 30 minute shows, whatever, on BT Plus, it'd be like 20 episodes or whatever. Literally what's be going on with that is, in Zatima, we thought that, or at least I thought that they was gonna be more positive stuff that was going on in there than negative. Okay, less toxicity, more getting together, more getting to know, you know what I'm saying, more having fun. Let's have a positive, fun, hilarious, cute, romantic, lovable, because we love the love between Zatima and Zach, or I should say Fatima and Zach. We like that shit when he be trying to be all romantical, because bitch, we want somebody to be romantical with us too. We want somebody to want to fuck us every time they see us and everything. You know, let me pinch your ass. There you go. Grab my ass the way that Katie Ross grabbed Ray ass on Real Housewives of Potomac. Now, why she grabbed that man ass like that? I mean, she took the whole gorilla grip. She dug up in that bitch. I said, now, Catherine, what's going on? You can't tell me her name probably ain't Catherine. I gotta go look up Katie's whole name, cause she gives me Catherine. Y'all know she half and half, so you know she gives me Catherine. But yeah, we like that shit. It's cute for the moment, okay? We want more of that. But of course, with a Tyler Perry production or anything, you just can't have 100% positive, because then people are not going to watch, because they're going to be like, oh, that's kind of boring. Let's spice this up and let's cause some issues, some unnecessary issues. Let's cause some out the way drama, you know? Let's cause some crazy scenarios to happen that almost break the couple up when they just got together and they're trying to figure out, and it's almost pushing them away. Let's get these toxic friends in these toxic situations and put them in there. Let you know, the women be this and the men be dogs and the women be whores or you know, gold diggers and shit like that. How many times we gonna see that shit? I just girl, I was just like, oh, I just want positivity. It was just so much negative shit. But here's the thing, and I'm not gonna sit here and say that the show is terrible, because it's not terrible. You know what I'm saying? If you like the Tyler Perry show, the show is cool for the most part. It is the simple, same Tyler Perry formula. But with that being said, it's the same Tyler Perry simple formula. The dialogue, I will say, is a little bit better than his shows that's on main TV. You know, for a show that is on BET Plus compared to another one of his shows that's on BET Plus, bruh, the dialogue moves along hell of a lot more than that one, because that bitch used to drag so fucking much, and that's why I stopped watching it, because I'm like, damn, you're repeating the same thing. You see, that's for me for real. Yeah, you sure that's for me? Me. Yeah, I went over there and got it. So you got that for me? Yeah, you know, I had to do something for you or whatever. For me. Yeah, bro, for you. Bitch, it's for you. That's how it be for like 15 minutes. Can we move it along? You know what I'm saying? We could have got so much more done in all that time that we wasted. All them to me's. Can we move on? You know what I'm saying? And you have certain spots in the show that it does do that, but then it picks up and then we go on to the next. So I appreciate that. The dialogue still drags a little bit. Like I said, just a little bit. Oh, y'all hear my stomach? I hope y'all didn't hear that, girl. Baby, let me tell you something. I stepped on the scale, and I don't know if my scale right or if this floor is balanced. And honestly, I don't think the floor is even. I'm not making excuses, because I stepped on the spot on my floor, and it really wasn't even. So I don't know what I weigh. I don't trust it. But, you know I can be doing better. And I say that all the fucking time. But, you know, for real, Ashley is really getting on the ball with. I already told y'all that. I cut out a whole bunch of shit for real now. Because y'all know I stress eat. And I ain't really been eating. If y'all see my goddamn refrigerator, it's practically bare. I haven't filled the refrigerator up since I've been here. You know what I'm saying? So I go buy stuff. And because I usually, like I told you, I usually don't really eat when I come home from work or whatever. So I just snack on shit. And I only eat like a meal in the house on my days off if I'm in the house. You know what I'm saying? So I got to work on my nutrition. I really do. I know my problem areas, and I know what I have to do, and I know what I've been lacking at. So I'm going to get to it, bitch. You know, This chin shit gotta fucking go. I was looking at some pictures. I'm sorry that I got off topic. I was looking at some pictures and I was like, oh my God, Ashley, your face used to be so fucking slim. And don't come up here and talk about something. Ashley, you look okay. You look okay. And don't say, no, bitch, you look fucked up. I don't need all of that. I'm just, you know, I can see it. When you get in the camera, you can see your flaws. You can see your flaws. And, you know, I got a little depressed when I saw this little chin, this little flap shit. And I was like, my face used to be so goddamn skinny a little bit when I was losing weight. But fuck that. It's going to get back there. What I was saying, what I don't like about the show is the people that who wrote the script. That's what I want to know. Why is there so much shit coming at the characters? Why is there so much shit coming at Zach and Fatima so quickly? So quickly. Bitch, Zatima couldn't even introduce themselves to each other's freaking friend group before bullshit started popping up. Girl, Fatima trying to introduce Zach to her girls and come to find out one of her, and I'm finna spoil a little bit, so if you ain't seen it and you don't want to hear no shit, if you ain't watched it, that's on you if you still here looking at it. This is your chance to leave, okay? Come to find out one of her friends, one of her best friends, who really ain't her friend if you ask me, because bitch, if she do this to that man, ain't no telling what she done to Fatima behind her back in the past, and that Fatima don't know. She done fucked Zach before, okay? Mind you, this was when Zach was with Karen, but he said, according to him and Karen had broke up, and so that's why he had fucked around with old girl, and it was just a one-night thing, you know what I'm saying? Bam, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. And she got pissed off that, you know, I guess he wasn't calling her back. You know, he said that she was kept on calling. And it was like, baby, it was just a one-time thing. Get over it. Move on. Okay? And so because of that, and she can't get over that, she tried to fuck Zach, and Fatima caught her. And she just don't understand that, bitch, you the one that's in the wrong while you trying to make it seem like he's just a no good dirty nigga. And I'm like, why is this going on so long? And then you have Angela, her other friend. Now that friend, her name was Belinda. The other friend, Angela, she was just like, when she found out what happened, are you sure? No, because Belinda told me. I'm telling you what I saw. I'm telling you what I heard. But for real, how do you know? Because I was up here and I was listening. And I'm telling you, y'all, this particular scene that I am talking about and reenacting bothered me so much. I said, bitch, the lady said that she heard them. She saw her. She knows what happened. Quit questioning. I don't care if you heard Belinda's side first. Belinda is a fucking liar. But this is her man, and she was actually here in her house, so she would know, okay? Listen to the girl. That's right there in front of your face, all right? And I was just like, oh, okay. Now, see, that shit pissed me off. I said, move this shit along, right? It was bothering me. I said, don't have her be stupid. And then I'm looking at Angela. I said, girl, I seen you on something. Where did I place you at? And then I said, oh, bitch. Miss Angela was on All the King's Men, right? And I'm finna give y'all the episode too. Go to season 1, episode 9. Miss Angela. Hey girl. You know. Miss Angela was on All the Queen's Men season 1, episode 9 at that little divorce party. That divorce party that she was having. That little freaky lady that was having that had that boy locked up. If y'all ain't seen All the Queen's Men, you wanna know what I'm talking about. But just go to All the Queen's Men on BT Plus, season 1, episode 9. And almost towards the end, when the strippers go over there to the party, and then old girl get cause she was getting divorced. Miss Angela was getting divorced, right? And so they was celebrating divorce. She was a little depressed or whatever. And Miss Girl said, you know how to get over one dick, you gotta get on top of another one. I said, excuse me, what? Baby, she wound up getting banged out by the most diesel motherfucker up on there. The one who dick was dying. I said, for your dick to be dying, you still getting a hell of a lot of pussy. And I mean, she had her titties out. And you want to know what it is? Because usually when us big girls get on TV and, you know, if we get a little sex scene or something like that, It's not so graphic. It's always covered up to the most part. You know what I'm saying? We don't never see real titties on TV. I mean, we see them for the most part because, you know, if you got a slimmer body or whatever, you got certain type of boobs that kind of be perky sometimes. And we some of them fake, some of them real, you know what I'm saying? But these were some real big girl titties. Okay, them motherfuckers was swinging. I said, bitch. And she was getting hit from the back. I said, Angela, wow, I seen your full glory. The only thing I ain't see is the V, bitch. It could be arranged if you want. I mean, cause you look good. But yeah, mama, you did that. I wouldn't be able to do no shit like that. I'm so body, so conscious or whatever. Girl, hell no. Keep these titties tied up. Okay, for the most being. For the time being, I should say. But I was like, all right, Miss Angie, what you gonna do? Miss Angie is also dating Bryce, who is friends with Zach, who works at Gary's law firm or hedge fund firm or whatever. And I said, who the fuck is him? And how is he friends with Zach? We ain't never seen him on Sisters, okay? Is it somebody else that he working with up at the fund? Well, I said, what the hell is Jake? It took me to like probably when episode 3, I believe, when Miss Gretchen comes in, the SEC lady. Oh, that bitch, her acting was terrible. Her acting was, I want to slap the shit out of her. Okay, I said, girl, you getting on my goddamn nerves. See, this is what I would have said in the review. Okay, I would just been ragging on the whole thing. Okay, and I don't want to do a negative shit like that because I want people to watch. Because I'm still gonna watch. I'm still gonna watch. I'd rather tweet about shit than actually vocalize it because it'll probably come out a little bit harsher than I mean it to. You know, because people take my words and they twist it and they think I'm, you know, trying to be mean or whatever, and I'm not. It's all about tone and inflection and shit. But Miss Gretchen, baby, you was horrible. I'm gonna have to, out of all the ones that I've seen on there so far that I can remember, you was horrible. Okay, you was horrible. And then, you know, that's when I realized when they was on the phone and he was talking to Zach, I said, so you supposed to be Jake? Huh. And then I'm sitting here like, you want him to get a building, to open a real estate. You want to be his partner. You want him to get an assistant. I said, y'all really trying to spend up all of Zach little money and everything? God damn. And I'm looking at Bryce. I said, bitch, I don't trust this man at all. You know, and he looks so creepy to me. He looks shady to me. When he was up there with Angela, Angela was going, about to go over there to Fatima house. And he was like, BB. Every time he called her baby, it just didn't sound natural. And I'm just looking at him like, you don't even look like you say baby in real life. So what's good, Mr. Bryce? Okay? And then when Zach got drunk and he took him into the room and he was feeling all over him, I said, oh my God, see, this is what I was talking about in Sisters. I said, well, the Jake character was giving me that he had a thing for Zach, right? So now you bring him over to goddamn Zatima. You turned him from black. No, you turned him from a biracial to a, is he Asian? Another ethnicity, okay? And at least he liked the big girls. I like that, you know what I'm saying? Because he really, I hope he really not using her as a beard, because then I'm going to really be pissed at Bryce, okay? I'm going to really be pissed at him if that's what it is, right? But, you know, that wound up happening. And after he felt that man up, I said, I knew it was something about that motherfucker on Sisters that I just couldn't rock with. I said, yeah, he kind of like Zach. I knew it. And then gonna try to ask Zach if he was bisexual because he took his clothes off in front of him. I said, nigga, he was drunk. And Zach was one of those drunks that remember everything that happened. And he said, what you not gonna do is you not gonna try to play me. I said, I know that's the fuck right. You didn't do nothing. He did that shit in there having fucking thoughts and shit and conflict, and he go up in the goddamn kitchen when he come home to Angela, and she was like, babe, what you doing? First of all, how long had they been dating? Because when they first got introduced, and this is what I'm talking about, the fucking timeline, when they got introduced, they was only together for 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. And now y'all basically shacked up together, and then you saying, I love you, and I love you, and I love you. I said, well, what the fuck is the timeline in this? This is going pretty fast. People falling in love in days. Wow. And Angela, you came home. That man came home into that goddamn kitchen, and he was like, yeah, Zach, he in the bed sleep or whatever. You know, he was pretty drunk because they was at the strip club. No, he was at somebody's party. We'll get to that party in a second. And she was like, babe, what's going on? And she was like, what you talking about? She said, your dick is hard. You're hard. I was like, that never really happens. He said, I mean, you standing right here in front of me, so listen, let's do what we do. He was hard because of that. I said, oh my God, what is going on? Angela was like, all right, shit, fuck it, let's go. I said, Angela, get your ass up. Angela, get your ass up. Get your ass up off of that floor from that man. That man is lying to you. Because I don't know if he gay or he bisexual or he hadn't. Whichever one, I said, baby, he is lying to you. Get your leg. He don't deserve that. He don't deserve that. Wipe your mouth. Throw your kids out. Don't even swallow because they don't deserve to go in your body because he been playing games with you. Don't do that. Don't do that, ma'am. Okay? And let's talk about this party. The party was fucked up. What irked me about the party, the dialogue from the host, you know, this party for my girl. And you know, she said she wants some strippers. And I was like, what? No nigga? And she was like, no, I want to see some women. And I was like, yeah, I got the right one. And the bitches up in here. And I said, shut your lame ass up. Please. I mean, that was some lame ass shit. And you want to know what else is lame? The friends. For Zach to be the way that he is, he kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? I would say he kind of cool. Why his two friends so fucking lame? Especially the one that's married that's encouraging him to cheat. Why is it that, fellas, is it really in y'all crew? For those who got a group of male friends, do you have one of those dudes that's in the crew that always basically want everybody to be single and to be holding around? Because the married one is the main one that's doing that. For Zach, he want him to be single. He want him not to move in with Fatima or whatever. And then I'm just sitting here like, they're like the lamest niggas ever. I said, how is Zach friends with these people? It just don't make sense. There's no chemistry. I don't get it. I don't get it. And then Zach runs into Belinda. Blast from his past. Fatima get a blast from her past with her ex coming in. Okay, we see that the ex hurt her. This was her ex-fiance. I think she was a fiance. She wound up getting pregnant by him. He made her get an abortion, or she decided to get an abortion. Either way, he wasn't there. And broke up with her, and then I think like the next couple of weeks later, got married to somebody else. Okay, he fucked around and basically said he got cancer. Stage 4, he died. And I said, oh, okay. And this is where it gets unrealistic for me. I ain't saying for y'all, but for me. Because in reality, if you did so much shit to me in a relationship, plus the fact that you was probably most likely, you're cheating on me, you hurt me, you made me get an abortion, and then you dumped me before, you know, for another bitch that you wind up getting married to a couple of weeks later. You doing all of that, and I fuck around and see you sometime later, some years later or whatever, I'm not going to want to talk to you. It's not going to be water under the fucking bridge. It's not going to be, well, yeah, we can meet up at the coffee house and I'll talk to you and see what's going on. It's not going to be none of that. I don't give a fuck about your story, whether you're sick, your mother died, your kids, or whoever else in your family, your puppy or whatever. I don't care. Baby, that hurt runs deep and I'm not going to get over it because, bitch, who the fuck are you? Don't talk to me. And I know some people might say that's petty, but bitch, you're an ex for a reason. Okay, you're the reason why I'm so fucking cold-hearted. You're the reason why, you know, I have a hard time letting my guard down to other people to come in. You know what I'm saying? And I know you need to let some of that shit go so that you can feel a little bit better. But bitch, if I see you in person, don't say shit to me. I don't want to hear your sob story. I don't care if you got fucking cancer. I don't want to talk to your mama. Go and say something. Can you talk to my mama? Because you know my mama really like you. You know what I'm saying? Can you come to the function and have the mama? First of all, don't give my number out to nobody. That's one and only. If you don't ask me, can you get my number out? Do not give my number out to nobody. That's one and only. Okay? And I was sitting here like, how did mama get her? You calling me on the phone and then you telling her that I'm gonna come over there to your house and all this shit and eat dinner or whatever, bitch. Oh, he got cancer. I know he don't look like it, but he's sick. And woo, woo, woo. I'm sitting here like, I don't care. That ain't got shit to do with me. I'm in a whole new relationship. I ain't trying to dredge up these feelings of hurt and pain. I got over there for a second. At least I thought I did. And then I saw your face and I'm ready to go to war. You know? Like, you want me to feel sorry for you? Why? Why? Okay, you know I got a man. You know I got somebody else. And you still trying to make me feel sorry for you? Hell no. And then the friend, the bald-headed one, saw her in a coffee shop. And this motherfucker had got down on his knee to beg her to come talk to his mama or some shit. And so, of course, dude took the picture, showed Zach. Zach then showed his ass because he felt like she was lying to him. Which she was in a sense, but she wasn't trying to, you know, she wasn't ready to tell him the truth about what was going on with Ian. You know what I'm saying? How to approach that because she knew how he would act. This motherfucker get up in his feelings and get drunk and go play around with the stripper next door at the house party. And that stripper, I don't trust that bitch. That bitch was sent by Bryce. If you don't, let me tell you something. This is how shit is fucked up. I don't know what it is. On Sisters, they was trying to set Zach up. And on here, I feel like they trying to set that motherfucker up too, okay? Because listen, bitch. Girl, I will give y'all this. Bryce is the head of his little SEC case or whatever. You know, okay. Bryce introduced him to this lady because he wants to get into real estate. He wanted to flip houses. So he got a duplex and the other half is empty. All of a sudden, this real estate lady show up. First of all, why y'all dressing so, I ain't going to say provocative, but suggestive. Because, baby, I would have looked at you and said, oh, the fuck? All right, I'll do business with you. That's how they be on Selling Sunset. I be like, damn. Okay, y'all look stuffy. You ain't got to dress up so much. Okay? And then, you know, you get the client the next day come in after you come in. I mean, they just flirting with Zach or whatever. The client come in, she flirting and all this shit. And then you don't see she gets the lease the next day. You see the place and then you get the lease the next day. Sign the lease and you pay for it. I said, what the fuck? Now, baby, I'm talking from experience, and maybe it's different in other places, and if you got cash up front, I don't know, okay? Mama, it took me a minute to get this place. You know, it's a fucking process. They want you to fill out this application. They want you to show this stuff. They want you to show banking statement. They want to verify all of this stuff. They want to do a background check. Baby, that take a few days. Not the very next day you get the lease and you get the keys and you go ahead. I said, what the fuck is this? And that's why I feel like this shit is a fucking setup. Okay? The way she was out there in that goddamn lawn trying to say, I seen your girl, but we can do some things no matter. I ain't gonna tell your girl, I ain't gonna tell your girl. I said no. All right? And that baby ain't his. That baby ain't his. That's all. But you wanna know what it is about the show? It's the characters. It's the way that the characters are written, certain characters. Because we do see a softer side of Fatima, I will say that. But I'm tired of them being pissed off at each other. I know at the end of episode 8, something happened. And I was sitting here like, what? Are you serious? I said, get the fuck out of here. All I know, Karen gonna be mad. If she pissed off still on Sisters, we know the fuck why. Okay? But I'm sitting here like, y'all ain't even been together that long. And why are we doing this? Why are we doing this to prove that we want to be with each other? Why? So let me get that. I said, oh no, who wrote this shit? Is this about to be the end of it? Well, I said, what the hell is going on? We moving this shit on way too fucking fast. I said, God damn, she just moved in. She just moved in. Get to know each other. Y'all still got people from your past popping up or whatever. Can we get to a stable place before we do some shit like this? Okay? But it's the characters. It's the people that's playing the characters. I don't know if it's because of the way the characters was written, but a lot of them are lame. Like the friends, I just can't get past them. The two friends with Zach, they're lame as fuck, and I need them to go. Belinda, somebody needs to bust her kneecaps. Then, let me not say that, because I know how that feel. Let me stop. I don't want to put that on her. But somebody, Fatima should have shot her. She should shot that bitch, okay? Because she messy, and I hope she don't ever be friends with that, because now that bitch that shows her true colors, trying to make it seem like I was looking out for you. No, bitch, you was looking out for you, okay? I said, ugh. Angela, you know, I will say this. Angela kind of made me mad. Whoever the fuck wrote that line when they was up in the beauty salon, and you had the male hairdresser that was there, and was like, you know, I can't hold water. She said, but you like your ass can hold a dick. I said, what? I was like, excuse me? I just didn't like that. And I mean, I could be a little sensitive or whatever, but it just played into that whole thing of how, you know, some black women, key words, some black women, they act like they for the gay men. But then when they get in their feelings a little bit, or, you know, they go at it, all of a sudden they get a little homophobic. And if you don't realize, that comment was a little homophobic. And I just wasn't here for it. I said, what the fuck was that about? I said, wow. And it was just so rude. But anyway, yeah. My thing is, I don't like pointing out so much negative things about a show, that, because I feel like when I do stuff like that, when I review it, it probably turns the audience off, or the people that could have want to watch it, turn them off or turn them away from actually watching it. And I want them to watch it for themselves, okay? But it's not the best. It's not bad, but it's not the best. It's one of Tyler Perry's better shows. I will say that. It is one of Tyler Perry's better shows in a minute. I will say that. But other than that, yeah, it's not for me to review. It's not for me to review, because I was already getting irritated with it by episode 4. I was already getting irritated with it by episode 4. But I will be watching it. I will be watching it, just like I said I'm going to watch Reasonable Doubt, which is probably up. No, it ain't, because it's still, oh, it's not 12 o'clock. Oh, I will be watching it, because, you know, these motherfuckers know how to make TV shows that's not really good, not bad, in the middle. It goes up and down, but you just get sucked in still. So, if y'all feel what I'm saying, let's discuss, okay? Put it down in the comments. I will see you guys later. My stomach hurt. Bitch, my stomach been growling this whole time. And it ain't because I'm hungry. Baby, let me tell you something. No, I don't want to tell you something. That's too much information. I'll see y'all later. All right. Y'all have a good night. I'll come back tomorrow. Later on today, I should say. Hopefully, I have Married to Medicine up. I don't feel like just sitting there trying to pay attention to it so that I can give a review for it. All this shit that I've been doing today, I ain't really had to do. The videos that I put up tonight, I just top of the dome, bitch. I ain't have to really pay attention to it, but y'all will get it when y'all get it. Don't rush me. Just know that it's coming. See y'all later. Peace.